Hello. Today we're going to be looking at a demo of Skriver. So let's get started. Let's look at a browser and let's go to dash.skriver.app. All right, we're going to log in with our Google account. You can also sign up using other methods or email. Let's do it with Google. I'm already signed into my browser, so it's going to log in directly. I'm going to create a Skriver organization, and I'm going to allow all users with the Skriver.app email to be able to log into my organization. All right, so let's first look at the docs. And the first thing I'm going to do is use the OpenAPI JSON spec to create a Postman collection. All right, so I'm going to go to Postman, I'm going to import, paste the URL, and I'm going to say Postman collection. And there it is. Now we need to authenticate to this API. And the way we're going to do it is using API keys. So let's go to Skriver. Let's go to our username, go to organization API keys, create one. I'm going to say 2 weeks for the expiration period. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to say done. Of course, you should treat this as a secret since it allows access to everything within our account. All right, so let's go to our variables. I have here this API key variable. All right, so I'm gonna set it to be the API key I copied from Skriver. All right, and I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna go to usage. I'm gonna go to requests usage. I can also get the current org. I'm going to see that I have no usage. Here's my organization UAD and name. Okay, it's all working. So the next thing I'm going to do is transcribe a file. I'm going to transcribe a remote file, which means it's under a URL accessible from the internet. Okay, and I'm going to use this file, which is Dr. Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. Now I'm going to choose the basic level in 1963, August 28. All right, I'm going to remove the metadata. I'm going to send it there. Oh, right. I'm going to say it was created at midnight. Don't remember the exact time. All right, there you go. So this request, this transcript has been queued. Now I can go here to the get a single transcript and get its status. Now it's pending. So in the background, it's being transcribed into text. Now this is going to take a little bit of time because this speech is about 25 minutes long. And there are two ways of getting the status. It's either polling the ID endpoint. Oh, there you go. We can see here. I think it looks all right. Yeah, 187 seconds. That seems about right. And here I get the response that it was recorded in 1963 because I basically told it to. So yeah, now we're going to look at the webhooks because who wants to be polling an endpoint to get the status? Let's go back to the browser. So here, the webhook section. Let's do dark. So I'm going to add an endpoint. All right, I'm going to go with Swix Play. You can configure any endpoint over here. Okay. Now Swix Play we can view the requests that get there in the view path. So I'm going to subscribe to everything over here. Okay, I'm going to create it, and there you go. So normally we would be using the sign-in secret to verify the signature that is coming from our webhook. There's a Vix library for that, for SDK, for a lot of languages that you can use to very easily verify your webhooks. Now, I'm going to go back to Postman, and I'm going to send the same transcriber remote request, a remote file. Now I see that here a transcript has been created. I can use this ID to get the transcript data. So the next thing to look at are bots. Bots are built on top of transcriptions, but they join Zoom meetings. So let's look at that. Let's go to the create a new bot. I'm going to create a new meeting in Zoom. You cannot see that, but I'm copying an invite link. All right, I'm going to give it a name. Let's say AI Bob. All right, give me the URL, and then I can set it to join in some time in the future. I'm going to leave it empty or remove it because I want it to join immediately. But yeah, it's important to note that we can schedule a bot to join in the future. Now, while that's being done, I'm going to share my Zoom meeting window. There it is. And I'm also going to join with my phone. All right, so our AI Bob has joined. I'm going to allow recording permissions. Okay. Now I'm joining in my phone as well. All right. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to have a silly conversation about Skriver with myself. So I'm going to start here. Hello, have you heard about Skriver? Yes, I know that Skriver can help me transcribe audio from Zoom meetings. Is that correct? Yeah, that is totally right. Would you like to know more? Yes, please, tell me all about it. All right, pretty terrible conversation, but I think gets the point across. So let's end the meeting. And here we can see that we have two speakers, two different IDs. One is my full name, one only has one last name because that's how my phone recorded it. And it has some metadata, the meeting ID, the duration, and the conversation between the two people. Now, the final thing we're going to be looking at is connecting to our calendars. So let's say we have some events in our calendar. Let's actually book something. All right. Let's put something for, yeah, 5 minutes, like test. All right. And in the location, we add the, oops. Let's copy the meeting URL. There you go. Now, this is normally what an event scheduled by Zoom would look like. All right, so let's go to Skriver, go to calendars, and we can go to Outlook and Google Calendars for now. So let's connect our Google Calendar. Yep. There you go. Now it's in the background. It's, pulling our calendar, pulling all the events that we have. For now, we only have this one that is going to start in 5 minutes. Okay, here it is. And as you can see, it has generated a bot for it. So here it is. It has a join at timestamp. Okay, it has the meeting URL that we defined, and we can, toggle it on and off, and it will remove the pot from it. I am very excited to see what you people build with this. Thank you very much.